The Gemara in the end of Maseches Shkalim goes into incredible detail speaking about the Aron, the Ark of the Covenant. We know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave Moshe Rabbeinu the instruction, Va'asuli mikdash v'shachanti b'socham, make for me a temple or a tabernacle, and I will dwell inside of it. And along with the Mishkan, along with the structure, Moshe Rabbeinu was given the instruction to build all of the utensils. And out of all the utensils, all of the kelim, none stands out as much as the Aron, as much as the Ark. And contained in that Ark were so many incredible things. According to many opinions, you had not only the second set of complete luchos, of complete tablets, the luchos shnios, but you also had the shivrei luchos, the first set of tablets that Moshe Rabbeinu broke when he came down the mountain and saw that Jewish people had built the golden calf. And the Gemara goes on, a whole variety of other things which are housed inside of that ark as well. But then the Gemara says something amazing. The Gemara speaks about the actual, we'll call it structural details of the ark. And the Gemara explains that the ark was actually comprised of 3 boxes. An inner box made of gold. That smaller box was then placed into a larger box made of wood. And that box of wood was then placed into an even larger box made of gold. So in fact, the ark was comprised of 3 boxes, an inner one of gold, a middle one of wood, and then an outer one of gold as well. And the Baal Shem Tov HaKadosh asks, why? Again, the goal is to make a golden ark. So there's no shortage of gold, Baruch Hashem, there's no shortage of money. So why don't you just go ahead and build a golden ark? Why do you have to put gold inside of wood, and then again, the gold and the wood inside of another golden box? What's the pshat? What's the meaning? What's the message? And the Baal Shem Tov says something so beautiful. He makes an amazing observation. He says, what's the difference between gold and wood? He said, gold is magnificent and gold is beautiful, but gold is stagnant. Gold doesn't grow. Gold doesn't change. Gold doesn't evolve. Whereas wood might not be as valuable as gold, but wood grows. Wood has the ability to change. Wood has the ability to evolve. And as such, says the Baal Shem Tov HaKadosh Baruch Hu is trying to teach us an incredible lesson. Because the ark is a metaphor for each of us. Each of us is an ark. Each of us is an Aron. And inside of me are my luchos. Inside of me are my tablets, my holiness and spirituality. But inside of me are also my shivrei luchos, my shattered dreams and aspirations, my mistakes, my missteps, my misdeeds, my averos. All of that sits in my personalistic ark. But in order to really create a personality of holiness, you must make yourself both out of gold and out of wood. Out of wood is that I have to live a life of perpetual change and growth. I cannot stagnate. You can't just be all gold, because gold is beautiful, but gold doesn't change. Gold is beautiful, but gold doesn't grow. You have to have an inner box that's made of wood. You have to have a piece of you that's organic. You have to have a piece of you that is willing to change and grow and evolve each and every day. But you also have to be gold. See, as we said before, gold doesn't change. Gold is immutable. Gold, quote unquote, is stagnant, but gold is constant. You see, change is a very important personal quality. But every person also must have ideas, ideals, and values which are immutable. Things which are not subject to change. You know, in greater society, there are fads. This is in, this is out, right? This position or this outlook is acceptable, this one is not. And it changes. It changes with the generations, it changes with the times, it changes with the milieu of general culture. The Jew has to have beliefs, ideas, and ideals that are gold, that are rock solid, that do not change, even when the winds of change in greater society want to overtake them. Says the Baal Shem Tov HaKadosh. This is the deeper message of the Aron. I am the ark. Inside of me are the luchos. And how do I build a proper personalistic ark? It's got to be gold and it's got to be wood. It's got to be the wood of constant and perpetual personalistic change. And it has to be the immutable, unchangeable gold. What are my values? What are my ideals that I will not change? What are the things that I will not yield on? What are the values that are so important to me that no matter what happens, I am not going to give an inch? The proper personalistic ark must incorporate these 2 qualities: a perpetual desire for growth, but a willingness to have immutable and unchangeable values. It is only when we build a personal ark out of wood and out of gold, then we are finally able to create a proper persona of holiness, of spirituality, which will endure until 120. Wishing everyone a wonderful day.